This is Jimmy Cab's Tape to Broadcast, 5150 interview series, Bulldozer Magazine, and the very manic Jimmy Cab Show here on a wonderful Saturday evening in gentrified downtown LA with Houston, Texas, War Master. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Neil Dossie and play rhythm guitar in War Master.
What's up? I'm RG. I front in War Master.
You're in downtown Los Angeles, about to play a fantastic show because from here on in, you're jumping over to Japan. Talk to me a little bit about that.
Well, we can't wait. That's something we've been looking forward to doing for years. Yeah, it's my first time. He's been there before with Insect Warfare. But, I mean, it's a dream come true for me. So couldn't be more pumped, and we're ready to get it all started here in Los Angeles.
How do you feel about going back to Japan with War Master?
It's fucking awesome, man. Japan is fucking cool. It's a different scene, man. Great country. The caliber of bands is quality bands, man. It's not like fucking LA where a bunch of cock rockers wearing fucking clothes and think they're a fucking band. In LA, you gotta fucking earn your respect. They're seen as a hierarchy, and if you fucking suck and if you don't command respect, your band is bullshit.
This is what I like about Japan and countries of that nature, is that they're honest with the music. In other words, they're not, I mean, globally it's a business, but in Japan, either they like you or they don't.
Right.
How do you feel War Master would be received there?
I hope we're very well received. It seems like we would. Unholy Grave, Takaho from Unholy Grave invited us to go there, so that's a huge honor for us to be invited. Kind of doing it the old school way, and that was the only way you could go over there back then. I don't know now, you know, with the internet and everything, you can kind of translate things and kind of work around stuff, but we're doing it the old school way of going over there, so we'll see.
This is the best thing about the underground, though, globally, is the fact that regardless of what country it is, they acknowledge what is real. You guys have been trailblazing for a couple of years now. The last time you were here was 2 years ago. You've built a great following here in Los Angeles. How do you feel about the following that you have here and globally?
Man, you know, people are real. People know what they like, man. You know, it doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter if you're doing shit. You know, it doesn't matter. You know, you like what you like. You don't get to choose what you like. You don't look at a band and be like, man, I like these guys, but I don't know. But at the opposite side, you know, there's a lot of, you know, bands that kind of do suck, but people will be like, oh, they're from this country, I should like them more. I should pump them up more. So I don't know how that affects us being from Texas. You know, I think Texas bands maybe wouldn't get as much respect as an LA band. But you know what? We're going to kick ass all the same. It doesn't matter where we come from.
You really think so? Because Texas has a reputation of, unlike Los Angeles, even though I'd say the last 20 years, the whole Pantera thing and other bands of that, but Texas has always had a very good reputation of having rebellious outlaw rock and roll, regardless of its extreme or whatever genre it is. I think a lot of it has to do with the outlaw culture of Texas. So in a way, you would fit perfectly here because it's a fresh new start here where everyone's just mundane, and of course globally as well, which leads me to my next question. Are you amazed that the band's sound and the band is not only being recognized for what you're doing, but in 2016 where apparently the scene is supposed to be dead, it's supposed to be done. You follow what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
I see undercircles coming again because whatever is underground, there's always an underground to it. I think you're at the forefront of that. What is your opinion?
Well, you know, man, that's people are always going to be doing what they do, and people are always going to like it. But there's a lot of bitch people that are like, you know, once something becomes too popular, it's not cool for them to like it anymore. It's not genuine. You know, it's like bullshit. It's like, you know, I used to like them, but now that everyone else likes them, I shouldn't like them anymore because it doesn't make me unique. It doesn't make me special. It's like, I used to like that band when no one knew about them, but now that everybody knows about them, I'm not special anymore for liking them. And that attitude's bullshit. You like whatever the fuck you like. You enjoy what you enjoy. If you like something just because it looks good on paper or because nobody else knows about it, who the fuck cares? You know, who the fuck cares? You know, you're just here to play fucking metal, watch fucking metal bands. It doesn't matter their status or where they're from, anything like that. It's music. That's what, at the end of the day, it's a music. It's a band that you watch. It's a record that you fucking listen to.
Wouldn't it be best to say that at the end of the day, it really just depends on the fact of what the music is about and if it moves you or not? Right?
Exactly.
When you're writing War Master tunes, tell me what goes beyond that, because it seems to me from what I've seen live and when I've heard on your records, there's not really much of a difference there. Whereas other bands, they're a studio band, and then when they get on stage, they can't transform that energy live. And then there's bands that are live and they can't capture that raw sound in the studio. How do you guys do both?
I don't know. I mean, if anything, I could say luck.
Answer. I'm being serious. no, I'm being serious.
I mean,
if there's no thought to it, then it's natural. It's organic.
It's not that it's natural, man. It's something you care about. You're passionate about. You create something. And when you're writing your lyrics, when you're creating your artwork, when you're writing your song, you want to create emotion. You want it to feel something. You want it to be dark. You want it to be evil. You want it to be scary. And at the same time, live, you want to project that too, man. You want to project that. Not necessarily like evil or scary like some motherfuckers lighting incense and wearing robes and shit, but you want to have that fucking energy, that sense of danger, you know? That fucking feeling of like, oh fuck, these guys are for real, you know, I might get kicked in the face or something like that. Not necessarily in a violent way, but just in a fucking energetic way.
That old dangerous rock and roll element.
Old fucking dangerous rock and roll, man. That shit's gone. That shit's dead, man. That shit that in the 80s, man, like death metal, like when I picked up a death metal record when I was a kid and I looked at a Deicide record, I was like, oh fuck, this is scary. It scared me. It made me fearful when I was like a little kid, man. Like it's bad shit. I better not let my parents find out. You know, I thought like listening to this fucking metal would like channel a demon in my fucking bedroom and like, you know, kill me or whatever. But not, you know, to me as an adult now, that you know, that's not relevant, it's not real anymore. But still, when you look at a record, you want to fucking feel emotion. You want to read something and be like, man, that's fucking dark, that's fucking sick, that's fucked up. You know, you just want to feel it. It needs to convey emotion. And maybe you can't replicate those same emotions live, but live it still has to have emotion, you know. Maybe not like the same darkness, but that same amount of energy, that same amount of liveliness. You know, you have to put it all out there.
Define for me the War Master sound separate from what you've been described as. Because every time I've read about your band, it seems like one of the things that I hate, and I'm guilty of it too, by the way, but one of the things that I hate is when you're trying to label something. I like the old school outlaw element. I like the old punk ethic of, that's just fucking loud. That's raw. That's heavy. When I hear your band's music, I interpret it as that. Which is why I like your band a lot, because I like excuse my language, but I like to dumb it down a bit. I like it simple. I hate all this complicated fucking shit. I hate all this fucking trying to be technical with the fucking labeling. It seems to me that your sound is just simple. It's raw, it's dangerous, it's raw. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
People like what they fucking like. If you've been listening to death metal for 20 fucking years, you don't want to hear something different, man. You want to hear what you fucking like. You want to hear what you enjoy. And you got to play what you enjoy, man. If you're trying to fake it, if you're trying to do something, you're not playing music for musicians, you're playing music for people, you know? You're not getting graded on your technical fucking merit. Your music teacher isn't going to fucking sit down and grade your fucking record and be like, too simple, you know what I mean? If it fucking sounds good, it sounds good. If you're playing the same fucking chords, fuck it, you know? Fuck it. You know, you're not fucking writing a fucking master's thesis. You're fucking playing death metal, man. Death metal is music born in basements and fucking shit for like freak people, man, not for fucking music nerds.
Right on, man.